Alright, so here's the deal. I really, really like Skip Beat. Skip Beat was probably my first encounter with manga and such. Like, I saw my friend carrying the first volume of it back in middle school, and I was like, what's that? That looks weird. Like, it's a random comic book. And then my friend was like, oh no, it's manga. It's really cool. You should check it out sometime. And I was like, meh. Shrugged it off until high school. Missed out some good years there. Lots of anime watching I could have done. But, like, I finally got around to watching it this year. Actually, I read it first. And so there's a little issue I have with it. Now, I love the characters and I love everything about both the anime and the manga, except for one tiny little detail, anime especially. There is no season 2. And it just cut off. Like, it followed the manga exactly, and I loved that so much, and then it just stopped. Like, that was it. And I am seriously not happy about that. So, today I'm going to talk about how I am displeased. Yes, very displeased. I started reading the manga a while ago and I was like, oh, this is really cute. Like, at first I had a hard time getting used to the art style. Like, most mangakas don't actually draw proportionately. Like, anime characters never proportionate. But this one drew necks proportionate on guys, which I found a little awkward at first and I had to get used to. But once I got used to it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally cool with this. But the storyline, oh my gosh. The characters are so wonderful. I was just totally wrapped in, and then like I got like 10 chapters in and I was like, oh my gosh, there's over 200 chapters. And so hence I read them all in about a month. And yeah, I would read like 20 chapters a day, like no big deal. I'm just enjoying my skip beat here. And don't worry about my parents or anything. I'm not totally losing it and being a total loser, you know, and ruining my life, so fun stuff. But yeah, I just loved the manga, like, read it super fast. The characters are wonderful. There's a lot of depth to it, and it's not just like a dumb shoujo to the characters. Like, they've got dark secrets and complicated past, and I still don't know everything, which is driving me crazy. I'm waiting for the next chapters. And then there's like the plot of revenge on top of everything, like that drives the story forwards, which like usually shoujos are just like, oh yeah, and this main love interest and this and that. And no, the main drive in this one is revenge. So it's totally different, totally cool, like way better than some that I've tried to get through. Or like in general, I love romances, but they gotta have comedy. And so the revenge just totally makes tons of situations for comedy. So then, like, I finished all the chapters, because I'm gonna try not to give you spoilers here, and I was like, oh, I'm done. And then I was like, hey, there's an anime. So, while I wait for the next chapters, I shall watch the anime. So I pulled up the anime, and I was like, oh, 25 episodes. It's kind of short. I wonder how they'll change it. They probably won't follow the manga. And I started it, and it took me a little bit to get used to the voices. They were a little different than I expected. But once I got used to them, I was like, oh yeah, totally into this. Like, this is just awesome. It's following the manga exactly. And I kept waiting and waiting for it to change because I was like, this is only 25 episodes. It's gotta change. And I never saw a suggestion for a season 2. Like, you go to YouTube and you type in, like, oh, I want to watch this anime, episode 1. Like, it'll suggest season 1 or season 2 or season 3, if it, depending. And so, like, I was like, oh yeah, there's just one season probably. And so I got to, like, episode 24 and I was like, dude, there's been no concluding yet. Are they seriously gonna like try and wrap it all up in one episode and like complete the love story in one episode? Because that's not gonna end well. Like, that can't be good. So I was like really, really nervous as I started the 25th episode. And I watched it and I was like getting close to the end and they were still following the manga. And then suddenly they just started having this monologue about the future and going on with their lives and such. And it was over. Credits rolled, it was done. And I was like, okay, this is, where's season 2? Like, seriously, where is it? That was, like, totally the worst thing they could have done to me. Like, if they totally ruined it and ended it, like, wrapped it up in one episode, okay, maybe I would be as upset, because then they would have a hard time recuperating and redoing more. And so, like, now they could make a season 2, but it's been 7 years. Yeah, that came out in 2008. After that, I instantly started doing some research. Well, is there a season 2? Because there's gotta be with this terrible ending. And I was like looking around, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want season 2. I want season 2." And like all over the place, people like started petitions and stuff. But the problem is, like new fans come and they stumble upon Skip Beat, and they're like, "Oh my god, I love this anime." well, how I want a season 2, and then they look it up, and then, like, fans in the past, their petition is already outdated, and they're like, oh, whatever. They just kind of move on with their lives, but then us new fans are like, give us more Skip Beat. Please, like, save us, we're dying. We need more. And, like, I was, like, looking at all, and there's, like, all the petitions are outdated, and I don't think I could drum up enough popularity on it to, like, get it to go, so I was like, okay. But then there's a Facebook page, Skip Beat Season 2. Give us the next season of Skip Beat. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is good. So I liked that page, but, like, that's not gonna do a whole lot. And I've, like, looked around, and some people even contacted the director, and the director said, like, they'd be willing to do the next season, but the company never really required it or asked for it, so they just don't have the job to do it. And that's really disappointing because, oh my gosh, the story is amazing. Like, it is one of the best shoujos, possibly, like, my second or third favorite shoujo out there. Of course, my favorite is Kaichu wa Maid-sama, but another vlog video. Here's my proposal. Give me Skip Beat Season 2, and I will not be angry. Right now, I'm just like, I am waiting for the next chapters, and I'll be happy when I get those. Especially happy because the author is so wonderful at cliffhangers, and it drives me nuts, but it's amazing. So, there's not much I can do. I just gotta keep waiting for the next chapter and be mad about the anime, and hope that someday someone gives me a season 2. So, thanks for watching. This video was kind of put together really badly, I know. It's been a long week. Last week was hard, and this week wasn't a whole lot better. You know, the beginning of it's still lag from last week going on. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you can help me push for Season 2, because I really want Skip Beat to carry on. The new manga content is so awesome. I cannot wait for that to be animated. Like, if that is animated, I will be so pleased. It is wonderful. Just read it. If you watched it and never read the manga, read the manga, because it goes further, and it is so awesome. So, anyways, yeah. So, help me get Season 2, because that is, like, what I want most in my life right now, probably. Like, okay, that might be a lie, but it's, like, really close to what I want most. Thanks for watching, subscribe, whatever. If you want to follow me on Tumblr, that's Topazzle, Topazzle. I already posted some things where my anger against Skip Beat not existing in a Season 2, but hopefully someday I will get my Season 2, and if not, maybe I'll have to go into the anime business and force it, become a director. I don't know what I'll do. I have to do something. It's desperate. Like, this is the worst thing anyone's done to me. They left me hanging. I really want to see the next part animated. So, thanks for watching, and help me push for Season 2. Because I want it, and I hope you do too. Because it is totally awesome and deserves a Season 2.